In a world where intelligence often carries a numerical score, there lies an overlooked powerhouse: emotional intelligence. Dive with me into a transformative journey where emotional intelligence unwrapped layers of understanding, revealing the essence of true connection. Are you curious about the techniques that elevated not just my interactions but my very essence of life? How did a contemplative evening on a porch lead me to a higher EQ? Let's journey through emotional intelligence together. Don't forget to subscribe for more enlightening content daily. The sun was just beginning to set, casting a golden hue on everything it touched. I was sitting in a cafe, lost in my thoughts after a particularly taxing day at work. There was an argument, feelings were hurt, and I couldn't shake off the feeling that I had played a significant role in the discord. It wasn't the first time either. As I pondered over my actions, a single thought kept recurring: why do I react the way I do? My quest led me to Daniel Goleman's masterpiece, Emotional Intelligence. Goleman emphasized that EQ, our ability to comprehend and manage emotions, often outweighs the significance of IQ and life successes. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the innate capability of individuals to resonate with their emotions, distinguishing varied feelings. It's a compass, guiding behavior using emotional cues, steering towards achieving personal goals. At Next, we are going to introduce the 5 pillars of EQ. 1. Self-awareness, recognizing emotions, e.g., anxiety before presentation, attributing it to the fear of public speaking. 2. Self-regulation, controlling emotions, e.g., using deep breaths to navigate through negative feedback. 3. Motivation, the internal drive beyond tangible rewards, e.g., pursuing a project driven by passion, not just monetary gains. 4. Empathy, the heart of EQ, feeling and understanding others' emotions, e.g., perceiving a friend's distress and reaching out. 5. Social skills, the art of building and nurturing relationships, e.g., mediating team conflicts, ensuring harmony. Transitioning from understanding emotional intelligence to identifying my gaps was a revelation. A striking instance was during a team meet. Impulsively, I sidelined a colleague's perspective. Reflecting on it, patterns emerged. I was often defensive when challenged and impatient when things didn't go my way. This, among other patterns, was a clear sign of my journey towards a higher EQ. A crucial facet of emotional intelligence is empathy. By actively listening and genuinely offering support, I began to truly understand others, stepping into their world and emotions. When a friend spoke about her struggles, instead of offering solutions, I simply listened, offering a shoulder and emotional support. I practiced putting myself in their shoes, imagining their perspective and feeling their emotions. Achieving a higher EQ demanded mastering self-regulation. Through the pause and reflect method, I transformed reactions into thoughtful responses, deepening connections and understanding. Whenever I felt a strong emotion bubbling up, I'd pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and reflect on why I felt that way. This brief moment allowed me to respond rather than react. For instance, during a heated debate with a friend, I felt anger rising. Instead of snapping back, I paused, took a breath, and then addressed the issue calmly. The result? We had a more productive conversation, and our bond grew stronger. Emotional intelligence taught me to seek internal motivation. I started setting personal goals, not for accolades or recognition, but for personal growth and satisfaction. Projects like painting became more than tasks. They were expressions of my soul, driven by pure passion. This intrinsic motivation added a depth and authenticity to everything I did, making tasks more fulfilling. EQ transformed my relationships, too. Genuine connections replaced superficial interactions. Remembering the little details and truly caring amplified the depth of my relationships. I started hosting small gatherings, where deep and meaningful conversations took precedence over small talk. I made it a point to remember birthdays, anniversaries and even small details about friends' lives. This attention to detail and genuine care strengthened my relationships manifold. To further enhance my EQ, I turned to meditation, starting with 10 minutes and gradually increasing the duration. The mindful breathing technique became a staple, grounding me. It's simple: focus entirely on your breath, observing each inhalation and exhalation. For those keen to delve deeper, The Miracle of Mindfulness, by Thich Nhat Hanh is a must-read. The impacts of a higher EQ were profound. Every interaction, every conversation became a testament to the power of emotional intelligence. Meetings turned more collaborative. Conversations with family members deepened. My interactions with my teenage nephew transformed from superficial chats to meaningful exchanges about his college concerns and aspirations. EQ is more than a concept, it's a lifelong journey. The voyage from that introspective evening on the porch to now has been transformative, but the quest for greater emotional intelligence continues. Emotional intelligence, much like any other skill, requires constant practice and nurturing. In this transformative journey, I've not only discovered more about myself, but also about the world around me. I've learned that by tapping into our emotional intelligence, we unlock an incredible potential to connect, grow, and thrive in every aspect of our lives. And you can do that, too. Now, your turn. Are you ready to unwrap the layers of emotional intelligence? Share your journey, your insights, and let's grow our EQ together. If this video resonated, please like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts. Together, let's elevate to a higher EQ.